everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I wanted to put together because I felt like I wanted to do a little get to know me sort of thing. I wanted to sit down with you guys and just chit chat with you guys here on my second channel. I know a lot of you come from my other paranormal channel, so I am really happy that you guys came over and subscribed to this one. That way we can get a little bit more on a personal level and get to know each other a little bit more. And I would like to have a conversation with you guys down in the comments about, you know, just about yourselves in general and what kind of things you guys like and all of that sort of thing. So that's why I just wanted to put this video together and just sit down with you guys and talk a little bit. So I'm sorry if I repeat myself a lot. I know that I do that quite a bit, but if you are new here, hi, my name is Brenda. This is my second channel, Brenda and Beyond, where I mostly post vlogs and stuff like that, and just anything random that comes to mind. That's what I used to do in my first channel, but it quickly became just paranormal over there, and that's what people are the most interested in. So I decided to just do a second channel for anyone else who's just interested in me, little old me. But yeah, I'm going to pull up some questions, that way I have some topics to talk about. And these are just gonna be off of the internet, just so you guys know. And I'm using kind of the same setup, but a lot more like lighting. That way it doesn't feel exactly like my paranormal setup. And I got my champagne toast candle going in the background. That way it feels a little bit more different. Okay, the first question is, if you could live anywhere, where would it be? For me, right now, I think I would want to live somewhere warm, because I'm kind of tired. I'm sick and tired of the cold here in Washington. I live in Washington State currently, so it's in the PNW. I would like to live somewhere warm. I've thought about Florida since my last trip. I completely fell in love with it, but I don't know what it's like during the rainy seasons there. I don't know, you know, for everything else, like hurricane season, none of that. But if I could ideally live in the weather that I was in when I was there, which was during the fall, I would live in Florida. Okay, these are basically like life questions, so I'm gonna start off with the basics. So I am 27 years old. My birthday is March 10th, and I am a Pisces, if anybody cares to know that. I'm originally from California. I lived there up until I was around 11 or 12 years old, so I lived there for the majority of my life. I was born in Mexico. I was brought here when I was 2 years old to the United States, and I lived in California for the majority of my life, or like half of my life now. And I lived all over the place, really. I was all over that area of South California. I lived in Inglewood, Lancaster, Vermont, where else? Long Beach, Santa Monica. I moved around a lot as a kid. I can't even tell you guys how many times I moved. So I was very used to just starting over in new schools. Well, not used to it, but I knew that I wasn't going to be there for a long time. So I lasted a lot of years just moving from school to school and making new friends all the time. So I started becoming really shy and kept to myself a lot, because every single time that we moved, I knew that I would just have to meet new people. Meet new people, so there was really no point of me making new friends. I always just felt like we were gonna move again. There was no point of me getting attached to these people and then having to leave again. And a lot of it just had to do with us not being able to afford the place anymore, because the rent would go up, or because my dad would get a job somewhere else, and so on and so forth. So that's how I ended up here in Washington, because my dad got another job opportunity in Washington, so I ended up moving over here. And I have lived here for a long time now. I think it's been over 12 years now. I haven't done the math in a really long time, but that is basically how I ended up in Washington. But That was a good question to start this off because it does lead me to where I would rather be, because it really wasn't my choice ever to live here, but a lot of things that were good happened here, a lot of things that were bad also happened here. But I just think about it like if I weren't here, I wouldn't have met the people that I have met and all of that stuff. Even though I really don't stay in touch with a lot of the people in this area anymore, but I wouldn't have met my boyfriend and stuff. So I guess it's a good thing and a bad thing, but who knows, you know, all of the choices that or things that happen in your life happen for a reason. And yeah, let me see what else I could say about myself. Yeah, so I was born in Mexico, as I said. I was born in Guadalajara, Jalisco, and I was brought over here when I was 2. So I am here in the United States. I'm here in the United States under DACA. So for all of my dreamers out there and that can relate, that is how I currently am legally in the United States. And let's see. As you guys know, I have a boyfriend. I've been with him for over 5 years now, and he has his own YouTube channel too, so shout out to my boyfriend Palatawan. And if you guys want to go check him out, his name is Brandon. Let me see what else. Let's go look back and look at the questions again. Have you ever had a nickname? What is it? I had a nickname that my parents gave to me. They called me Prieta, and it's not the best nickname, but that's what they would call me. It's like more of an endearing thing because I was a pretty dark baby, pretty tan baby compared to my siblings, I guess. My younger sister, she's pale basically, and so are my 3 other half brothers. They're pretty pale as well, and me and my brother are probably like the darkest, I guess. So they would call me Prieta, or they would call me when I was like a baby, they would call me Gordis, which is like chubby. And those are basically it. That's Prieta. I had it like almost up to like I was 18. My mom still sometimes calls me that, but not really that much anymore. And nobody else really gives me a nickname. Like my name is already pretty short. It's just Brenda. Sometimes they'll call me B, but that's it. Would you rather vacation in Hawaii or Alaska? Girl, Hawaii. Why would I want to go to Alaska after what I just talked about? I hate the cold. I hate the winter. It makes me super, super sad when I get during this time. Yeah, no, Hawaii 100%, which I will be going to sometime in the future, fingers crossed. We were supposed to go in 2020, but you guys know what happened then, and I couldn't go, and I was really devastated. I was supposed to go in May 2020, and it was going to be my first time ever going to Hawaii, but I didn't make a big deal out of it because I was like, I will end up going no matter what, you know, if it's the last thing I do. Alright, it says, let's see. Are you a clean or messy person? I like to consider myself a clean person. I do let myself get messy sometimes, and I don't really make a big deal of it when I let that happen, because it's usually I usually let myself get messy when I have very little motivation, or I'm in like a funk, I'm in a rut, I don't feel good about myself, you know, just things like that. I'm so unmotivated to keep up with keeping my room clean and so on. So that's the only time that I would consider myself a messy person. It's just sometimes I'll be like, I'll see the mess and it'll bother me internally, but I just don't have the energy to make myself clean it up, so I just leave it, and then I just hate myself later because then I have to clean it all up, and there's so much to clean up, you know? What's your favorite holiday? I think you guys might guess this one. I love Halloween so much. It is one of those holidays that you're just really free to do whatever. You could dress up. You don't really have to spend it with family or anything. Not that it's a bad thing that the other holidays you do, but you're not expected to do anything like concrete. Like you don't have to get anybody gifts or anything, and you don't have to stress out about the holiday at all. All you have to do is get creative, put on Halloween costumes, get spooked, watch scary movies. It's the best holiday, honestly. And my second favorite holiday would be Christmas, because although it does get kind of hectic during the holidays, you know, everybody's just like, I do feel like I still really love Christmas. It just gives me like warm vibes, even though I hate winter. How many times am I gonna say I hate winter in this? But yeah, that was a lot for my favorite holiday. But yeah, that is basically it. The only thing about Christmas is that I feel like as I've gotten older, I've gotten less excited about it. I used to love it when I was a kid. I feel like all of us used to love it when we were kids, and sometimes just a lot of different things get in the way of being excited about Christmas, you know? When I was younger, like, I would end up calling all of my family in Mexico, and they would pass the phone around. We would all say, like, you know, Feliz Navidad to each other, and it was like a great time. And then, like, I feel like this year and the year before that, it's been very different with my family over there. So I feel like just things don't ever feel the same anymore, and that's kind of sucks. And I feel like sorry to get all like bummer on you guys, but that's kind of the truth about Christmas in my family. But I've had a lot of good moments, and now it's just me and my little family, and we just kind of hang out here at the house and eat together. And we really haven't been big on gifts either. We just kind of are in each other's presence, and we're happy to be alive and happy to have our health and be together, and nothing bad, like really bad, has happened to us. So I guess that's kind of what Christmas is about now, as opposed to back then when we were just excited for presents and that's it. And just being excited about that. But yeah, I'm trying to think of what else I could share with you guys that has to do with more personal, just so you guys kind of connect with me a little bit more, because I do want to connect with you guys on a better level and have more just connections with everyone and that's watching my videos, you know. Especially because I can't really do that in my paranormal videos, because it's just like scary, you know, and I can't connect with you guys that way. But I think one day I will go live on that channel so I could chit chat with you guys just about anything. Maybe you guys want to talk to me about, you know, paranormal experiences as we're on live or something. I don't know. But I've been trying to do the whole YouTube thing since like 2009 or 2011. I used to make a lot of like skit sort of thing videos with my sister, and they were like scary related too. We would make scary short films together. We liked doing all that kind of stuff. We would make like music videos together, and it was all like fun and games because everybody wanted to be on YouTube at that time, and it had just kind of like blown up. People were uploading, and like skits were a very popular thing back then, where you would just put together these little scenarios and act them out and stuff. So I've been on YouTube for a while, and I've been trying to just, you know, get more following and have more people just join my little community and connect with other people, because I have a really hard time doing that in real life. I don't really have very good people skills, I guess. It's like I kind of have to be in a situation where I'm forced to have people skills. Like at my job, I could kind of, you know, pick up conversations and be like very friendly. It's very hard for me to make friends and form friendships. I also have a hard time keeping friends, because I feel like it has a lot to do with my growing up, like moving from place to place and not keeping friends like ever. I don't have any childhood friends. I don't have anyone that I've been friends with for a really long time. I usually meet people and then I don't talk to them again, or we are friends during the time that we work together and then we kind of linger on. I only have like a couple of friends from when I first moved here to Washington, so I guess they could kind of be considered childhood friends, but I don't have anyone further back than that. All of my years in California, I could not remember one single person that I was friends with, honestly, and I feel like a lot of people are okay with it, including myself. Like, I don't feel like I need to have all these like friendships and a bunch of people who I'm friends with. I like having just a couple of people here and there that I know are my friends, and I don't feel like I have to talk to them constantly, you know? And yeah, that's just basically the type of person that I am. So that's why I want to just be able to connect with more people, at least online, because I feel like it's a little bit more difficult for me to do it in person. I feel like I just lack a lot of those skills, and a lot of I just feel like I'm kind of a very reserved person, and I like spending time alone. And you know, whenever I get the chance to, I think my boyfriend's the only person that I want to hang out with all the time, and I don't really consider that a bad thing. Like, it's not really like I'm clingy, because I don't see him every day and I'm fine. I only see him on the weekends, but the weekends are my days that I can just do whatever I want, and I choose to spend my time with him. I've never really wanted to like find anyone else to hang out with, and it kind of sounds bad, but I don't really think it is. That's just how I am. I like my me time too, because you know, I feel like when me and my boyfriend move in together one day, I feel like we are still going to be having, you know, alone time. Like, maybe I'll be in the living room and he'll be in one of the other rooms, and we'll just be, you know, doing our own thing, and then we'll come back together at the end of the day. And that's just how I've always been, and I feel like, yeah, it's part of me growing up. I live with my mom and my siblings still. We live in an apartment together. I have my younger brother who is 18 now, and then my younger sister who is 23. Yeah, 23. And then my mom. My dad isn't in the picture anymore. He hasn't been in the picture since I graduated high school, and it's just us. We're kind of just making it by. I work full-time, my sister works, my mom works too, and then my brother gotta get working too. And I graduated high school. I didn't go to college. I decided not to go to college because I had no idea what I wanted to do, and I just felt like I did not have the money to waste. I couldn't really qualify for many scholarships either. I didn't want to pay out of pocket because I had bills to pay here for me and my family. And yeah, that's basically as much as I can think of to let you guys know before this video gets way too long and then nobody makes it to the end of this video. So that is going to be it for this little, you know, get to know me video. I hope that you guys learned some things about me. I would love to have conversations with you guys down below. Let me know, you know, just your thoughts and your feelings. Just talk to me down there. And yeah, that is going to be it, you guys. Thank you so much if you made it all the way to the end of the video. I really do appreciate you for being here watching it, because I feel like it got pretty long. But yeah, I love you guys, and I will see you guys in my next video.